sharp game indeed, 3-1 here at Ley Meadow. It was an interesting game. Your views on it, please?
Yeah, I mean, firstly, this is a very difficult place to go. They hadn't conceded for a year in the league. So yeah, I really thank Corby for putting us under pressure with their result last week, because they were a bit of a wounded animal. He made 5 changes, one in a response. And you know, it's got a lot of heritage, this place, and you've got to have a certain mentality to make sure you come away with the right result. And I felt the first half we've had a great start, and I just looked, maybe we thought it was just going to be a comfortable ride. Okay, admittedly they've scored from an error from our keeper and centre half. I'm just pleased that Whitey's come for it. Maybe just an element of circumstance of events that the lads took his goal, but they certainly weren't comfortable first half. We had a little conversation on what we could change, roles and responsibilities, and people maybe looking to do a few little different things at half time. And I felt that the second half, came through very comfortable on the front foot. A lot of our players. And our team needs Lyndon, needs Marcus, needs Ben on the ball, and we weren't making the use of them in the first half, and certainly second half we did. And you've also got Reece causing the havoc and pressure, and the fact that he works that hard, you're waiting for a mistake. If not, we're going to set him up. And fortunately today, the keeper in the centre half has had an error, and Reece pounced on it.
He's been a revelation, hasn't he, Reece? He's got another couple of goals, so he could have probably had 3, but in the position as a lone striker, he's doing exceptionally well, isn't he?
Oh, I mean, is he a lone striker or is he a striker now? I mean, he might not have played there before, but his endeavour, his work rate. He certainly had the marker from what Azza gives us in terms of the effort, and he's getting in the right areas. First off, we didn't support him enough. Reece probably 3 years ago would have been throwing the towel in, having a right strop on, but he trusted the players around him. He's grafted extremely hard, and I'm really delighted with what he's given. And maybe he needs to get rid of that stigma of people saying we're playing without a striker now. We're playing with a different type of striker than maybe some people are looking for. The fact that the way we set up is not at times. 1 minute it's pleasing on the eye, and sometimes it looks a little bit of distance between us. But over an hour and a half, that shape, that team, them players were not the players who played against Leiston. Half of them weren't, and we've come away with another positive result. So, I think we get our head round of what we're doing. Goal came at a good time, didn't it? Just before half time, probably saved their ears because we weren't overly happy. But second half, we've done well. This is a difficult place to go. Don't underestimate the slope. This is going to be very difficult come mid-season and towards the end. So we're staff-wise, we're over the moon with the 3 points.
It's back to FA Cup action against Hensford Town on Saturday. It's going to be a tough game. We're at home, and another chance to impress and progress in a trophy I know you want to do well in.
Yeah, but I don't like the fact you've been dismissive to the Southern League Cup that we're playing on Tuesday.
I don't want to mention that.
It gives an opportunity for some players to get 90 minutes. We certainly see today there was a few ring-rusty players who need more minutes. Actually, I want to do a lot better than what we did last year in that competition. It's come at a bit of an awkward time in terms of the FA Cup, but it's coming at a good time for players to probably get a bit more rustiness and sharpness in and around. Look at Luke, looking at Dion, and certainly maybe we can look to get Ed in and Ben, get their legs going and play in. So
it's a tough fixture, isn't it, Bamber?
Very tough.
They're a good side of the league.
Good side. I mean, I don't know what his approach with the competition will be, but we'll be giving it a good go. Some players will be looking to make sure they cement their shirt for the FA Cup game, or they throw their flag in, or throw their hat in the ring, so to speak. We going on to the FA Cup. It's a home tie against a equivalent side in terms of level. So at this sort of stage, it's we've got to take use of the home advantage. Rob, who's the manager of Hensford, he's been to us before, so he knows what to expect in terms of environment and facilities. They're a young side. They certainly will be coming with a lot of confidence and belief, and it's a totally different game in terms of what you do regularly. It's cup football, so it's got everything. They'll have a good following, so hopefully Latham Park will be have a good, vibrant atmosphere, and hopefully the the Poppies will turn up with numbers and get right behind us, because we want to score as many goals and make life very difficult for Tottenham.
Exactly. To finally finish off, injury front, we found out today that Gary Stora's got a broken foot.
Yes.
And how are the other injury guys, O'Connor and Milnes, getting on with their injuries?
Yeah, I mean, Gary, what a hell of a player he's been for us. He's been steady Eddie. He's been, whether we're playing right side, midfield, left side, he's just so consistent. He reminds me a lot of Brighton. He's going to be 6 to 8 weeks. Brighton probably will get back before him. Azza, still waiting on a report from his intensive treatment this week. So we're working our endeavour. They're people we're invested in, and they will, on what was already a good squad, a good team, they will only advance that and help us through. So we're working on them and getting them through, and we're picking up a striker on Monday. Unfortunately, he is Cooke tied, but with all the other kind of competitions in, he'll be very useful for us.
Okay, Marcus, thank you. Well done, and top of the league still.
No, thank you.